Winners Supermarket and Winners Cash and Carry, proud title sponsors of Season 12 of the Journey TV show, Special Daily Ramadan Edition, 021374 1114, www.sopertrading.com. Also follow Winners Supermarket on Facebook. My name is MJ Lee and you're currently watching The Journey. It's the daily broadcast of your favorite lifestyle-based talk show on Cape Town TV as well as nationally across South Africa. All three bouquets, DSTV channel 263. Part and parcel of the daily broadcast is for us to, one, focus on the holy month of Ramadan naturally, and then also to look at if we still find ourselves towards the tail end of June 2015, Youth Day, Youth Month, empowering, uplifting the youth, and also feel-good stories, because we're bombarded by so much negativity. So here's positive stuff for you. The Journey. If you're channel flipping, stay right there where you are, because this is something good. It's the positive, and there are plenty of positives. We've spoken about partnering with NGOs, doing extensive work in the Cape as well as across South Africa. Another NGO that joins us on the show today for a chat, they're located in Cape Town actually, celebrated 16 years recently. The director of the Saartjie Center on the show today for a chat, Shaima McLeod. Shaima, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
16 years of establishment, the Saartjie Center, the Journey looking to forge a relationship and a partnership with your center. Now, we spoke a couple of minutes ago about the Saartjie Center celebrating 16 years of existence. I'm sure your center is no stranger to the viewers of the show and to people in Cape Town and in South Africa. Maybe just refresh our memories and talk us through your establishment.
Yes, well, as you said, 16 years, many trials and tribulations, but wonderful memories as well. In the 16 years, we've assisted more than 120,000 victims of crime, particularly in the Cape Town region. And we're very excited and look forward to what is coming ahead for Saartjie Center. If I can take you through some of the programs that we run at the Saartjie Center. Well, you know, we provide services to all victims of crime with a particular focus on women and children experiencing violence in their lives in South Africa. You know that violence is a global problem and we're sitting with an epidemic on our hands in South Africa. So one of our primary programs is working with women and children who live in our safe accommodation, and that's known as our residential program. In the residential program, we accommodate 100 women and children at any given time. So they come in, they walk in at any time because we open 365 days of the year. Then we don't only stop there, we move on to assisting them with legal intervention and strategies. So we would assist the client with protection orders, maintenance and divorce orders. We also, of course, look at the counseling and how we can help the client on her journey, whether it is to reunite with her partner and change the dynamics of the relationship, or whether it is that she wants to leave her partner, and we'll assist her with that legal process. But we don't only look at the intervention for the mother. We realize that an important part is to help the child who has been experienced to the violence within the home. So we have a dedicated children's counselor who would assist that child with dealing with what they have experienced and how they can cope with their way forward. As I said, whether mom chooses to leave the relationship or whether she chooses to reunite, and that they rebuild the family unit.
Now, Shaima, a couple of things just popped up in my mind as you were talking. 16 years of existence, and the fact that you've been servicing the greater Cape Town area. What I just thought of immediately, have you experienced over the years perhaps cases in other cities, South Africa, where perhaps centres there could not assist them and they were referred to your centre in Cape Town? And then secondly, what sort of support do you get from other NGOs, from government, from communities?
Right.
Is there a good synergy and relationship?
Absolutely. You know, even though we're located in Cape Town, we don't have any geographical boundaries. We assist women from other provinces, other states, African states, and other countries as well. So it depends on their circumstances and, you know, the rate of violence that they've been exposed to and the high-risk cases, of course. So, as you know, when you refer to the synergy with other NGOs, that is what makes Saartjie Centre unique, or what we hope makes us unique, is that we work in partnership with the government sector, with the corporate sector, and with any agencies that will provide support services to victims of crime.
We're currently chatting to Shaima McLeod, the director of the Saartjie Centre, located here in the Cape. So to all of our national viewers, I'm sure you've heard of the centre. 16 years in existence. That's a long period of time. And the fact that we now know on the journey that the Saartjie Centre does not only assist victims in Cape Town, but across South Africa and in fact other African states as well. That is absolutely fantastic. Their details currently appear on screen. Check it out right now. If you want to perhaps become part of some of the projects, you want to contribute, assist in any way, contact them immediately. We're looking at a long-term relationship with the centre. Now, Shaima, just before we go to ads in about 2 minutes, the difficulty that your specialists, your social workers face on a daily basis, extreme cases that you've dealt with, it's difficult perhaps for us to talk about it over 16 years, but possibly in recent times. This sort of work ultimately makes us realize that superheroes do exist, and they are not only males. And also, you don't only find them in the dead of night, you know, with a mask and draped with a cape at the back. But it's people like yourselves and many others who prove that superheroes do exist within our midst. The difficulties, the challenges that you face on a daily basis.
Oh, you know, sometimes we often hear from other agencies saying, we don't often realize that we work in a very dangerous environment, but we don't see that. This is a calling for the staff at Saartjie Centre. We see it as an opportunity not only to extend a hand to those in need, but to share and empower others out there so that they may too go out and assist someone that they feel needs assistance.
Superheroes in the Cape. We've got plenty of superheroes. We've spoken to the SPCA, we've spoken to Muslim Hands, we've spoken to St. Luke's Hospice. These are all the superheroes. You know, you've got your neighbors also next door, and perhaps that family member that actually goes out of his way or her way to assist others. How will we know if we do not take steps in that direction? Currently, you're watching The Journey. My name is MJ Lee. We're chatting to the director of the Saartjie Centre, located here in the Cape. For the national viewers across South Africa, that's exactly where we are, and that is how we're intending to service the entire country. Quick visit to our sponsors. We come back, your favorite conversation. The journey continues. You're currently watching The Journey, daily broadcast, coinciding with the Holy Month. June winter programs, NGOs working extensively in the Cape and across South Africa. If we're at the tail end of Youth Month, well, it's an important time for us also to look at uplifting and empowering our youth importantly. Because it's not all doom and gloom, I promise you. There are plenty of positives, and the journey is one of those positives, you know, in the Cape, and that's why we can show it to the rest of the country. Saartjie Centre on the show, its director, Shaima McLeod, who's talking to us about establishment 16 years ago, work that has been done over the years, and how difficult it is, and the fact that they are superheroes. We are classifying them as superheroes, and I'm sure we will agree unequivocally. Shaima, do you classify yourself as a superhero? You should, with the work that you're doing.
Never thought of it that way.
But I think you should.
Thank you so much for that. I like to think of us as just being there to assist those in need.
Those are superheroes. I think we're going to go and visit the center at some point very soon. We're going to, and you can see the inner workings of the center. Shaima, we spoke about establishment, we spoke about 16 years, the difficulties that you face, and I think it's been an eye-opener for me, knowing that you not only deal with victims and cases in the Cape, but it extends nationally and even other African countries. Yes. I've never known about that. Yeah. It's a first for me. So it's important for us to have this conversation. Absolutely. And look at the relationship. Perhaps look at something current, an important project.
Well, you know, the center, I think, I'd like to think that our success has been purely based on what our clients have been asking for. So they tell us what their needs are and we try and make it happen. So one of the things that we've realized has become a huge problem is the fact that clients coming to seek assistance have abused substances. And I would have to say that 80% of our clients abuse some form of substance as a coping mechanism to deal with their circumstances and what they've experienced in their lifetime. So what we want to do is to establish an inpatient detox program for survivors of gender-based violence. And the idea is that when mom comes in with her child and she's abusing a substance and she willingly wants to enter a rehabilitation program, that can happen on site. The idea of a one-stop center having access to all those services under one roof. And our primary reason for wanting to do it on site is that mom can be comfortable working on her rehabilitation while her children are being cared for under the supervision of our staff on the premises. She doesn't break contact with her child, but she has the ability to work on her substance problems. And then at the end of her 12-week program, she would then move into our shelter and work on the gender-based violence problems that has occurred in her lifetime. So that would be an additional 4 to 5 month stay in our residential program.
I'm just trying to think, Chaima, your professional perspective as well as your staff, how do they deal with these cases? A female comes to the Saartjie Bartman Center, she has been abused, sadly, and it's a problem that we have in South Africa, we do, and we need to acknowledge it, we do. And I see we're running thick and fast out of time, we've got about 2 minutes, so I just need your perspective quickly on this, relating to this. How difficult is it for you or your professional staff to deal with this? A female comes in, she has been abused, and as a result, as you mentioned, she turns to alcohol as a coping mechanism. Right. So you're practically dealing with two aspects here. Right. How do you deal with that?
Well, as you say, we've got trained, professional, skilled staff dealing with this. So when she comes in, we'll work out an independent development program for her where we can address all these aspects of her life and make a positive change in her life.
Very interesting. It's been eye-opening. We look forward to the partnership and the relationship. Anything that goes down at the Saartjie Bartman Center, let us know about it.
You'll be the first to know.
I'm glad. We'll be your ears on the ground and just filter the information through to us. All the best, and we'll definitely keep in touch.
Thank you so much.
Saartjie Bartman Center, its director, Shaima McLeod. If you want to become perhaps active, which I think we should become, indeed, contact the Saartjie Bartman Center. Throughout the course of this chat and this conversation on the show, their details have appeared on screen. No harm in contacting them. Volunteering, finding out what you can do, you want to donate towards various projects, those options exist. Our partnership with the Saartjie Bartman Center on the Journey TV show. Catch up on the show if you've missed out any segments, perhaps a chat with Riyad Musa, Vernon Philander, Herschel Gibbs, telling us his story. There were positives there as well. Or the Minister Naledi Pandor, what she does in a private capacity outside of being a national minister, or perhaps even the Premier, what she does in as far as family time is concerned. You can catch up on those previous features, subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Journey TV Show, or do it simple. Everyone is on Facebook. You can like the page, check out some info, and also post your comments, The Journey TV Show. My name is MJ Lee. We catch up with my co-host, Zainab Chafeker, after the break and find out what's cooking. Maybe in the kitchen, maybe not. Check it out. Stay tuned. Winners Supermarket and Cash and Carry, Melkbos Street, Lentegeur, Mitchell's Plain, the store that gives and saves you more. 25 aisles of affordable goods, 5 special departments, every household and business catered for. Winners Supermarket and Cash and Carry, Melkbos Street, Lentegeur, Mitchell's Plain, the store that gives and saves you more. Back with your favorite conversation. We're talking once again to Zainab, healthy things. You want suggestions to perhaps, be translated into an actual segment on the show? You can mail us, you can WhatsApp us, you can post on our Facebook page. This nutritional fact file brought to you kindly by Portland's Meat Hyper and Delhi, Merridale and Montague Drives, Mitchell's Plains. Anybody's up for discussion on this segment right now?
Avocado.
Avo! I love Avo. I really love it. Very healthy.
Very
That's
healthy.
all I know about it. Yeah.
So, okay, to the viewers, avocado comes in different shapes and sizes, but the most common shape that we know of is called the alligator pear. Why the alligator pear? Because the outside is normally green with a bit rough, and that's the alligator, and then it's pear-shaped.
Okay. And they're soft inside.
Yes.
I wonder, are alligators soft inside? If you've got an answer for us, maybe we can create our own animal planet on the show. But we're partnering with the SPCA, mind you, yeah. I don't think they've wrestled alligators, not
No.
recently. Okay, so you're saying because of the shape
Yes.
and the texture on the outside, okay?
Okay, so avocado is known to be a superfood. There are also, I can go in length speaking about avocado, but just do something more brief. Avocado has nearly 20 vitamins and minerals, right? And to name a few, there's potassium, which controls our blood sugar level as well as our blood pressure. So also it's a known fact that avocado contains more potassium than bananas, right, which is a very important mineral that we need. And then also it's lutein, good for our eyes, as well as all our B vitamins, which is to fight infections as well as diseases. And then it will have vitamin C as well, vitamin E, and then it has a very natural plant chemical in there that studies have shown that it can prevent cancer. And then you'll find your manganese, your magnesium, your phosphorus, your zinc, your copper, vitamin A, the list goes on. So avocado is also loaded with fiber. And fiber is good for us because it can contribute to weight loss as well as reduce our blood sugar. And then we'll have also healthy fats. It's a healthy fat because a healthy fat in there also reduces inflammation in our body. And then it has like our carbohydrates, etc., which we need for everyday functioning. And studies have shown that also people that do increase or have avocado in their diet, daily diet, they are healthier because their nutrient intake is more, higher, as well as they weigh less, and they have less belly fat.
I remember a couple of years ago, it was actually a long time ago on the show, we had bodybuilder, international bodybuilder, former Mr. Universe, from Cape Town, actually from Goodwood, Shameen Adams. And during that interview, I remember the one thing he spoke of a lot was avocado. And I'm sure these guys, they need to maintain a certain weight, there to be a regiment on it. And he spoke of it actually being part of his daily diet.
It's very important. I mean, you could have it it's perfect for breakfast in the morning, especially now in Suhoor, because of everything that it contains that you need also. It gives you a lot of energy that you need throughout the day, as well as if you're going to have it like out of Ramadan for lunch, if you're not going to have it as a whole meal, but try to have avocado slices with your meal that you're having. So to our viewers, I would advise it that you should include avocado in your daily nutritious diet, especially now in the month of Ramadan, either for suhoor or even at night when you break your fast. Try to have a few avocado slices.
Avo, in the holy month, brilliant idea, either for the early breakfast in the morning, suhoor, or when you break your fast after sunset, iftar. Let us know what you're up to in the month of Ramadan, because we're well into the holy month, and we hope that you are enjoying, being in our company on a daily basis, Mondays through to Sundays. Connect with us on Facebook, also on SMS. Who still SMSs these days? Nobody. The cheaper option via WhatsApp. And if you've missed any episodes, you can just check it out on our YouTube channel. The Journey TV show, your favorite conversation, continues as we move forward. In the month of giving, i.e. Ramadan, the fact that we are also broadcasting daily the Journey TV show, one of our sponsors, Taz Boutique in Gatesville, well, they've collaborated with us to give away 10 clothing vouchers. Very easy. What you need to do is go onto our Facebook page right now, like our Facebook page, the Journey TV show, post on the wall, hashtag the Journey TV show special Ramadan edition with your name and surname. It's as simple as that, and then you can win one of those 10 clothing vouchers, sponsored by Taz Boutique in Gatesville. And for those of us who want it to be repeated slowly, here follows the alternative edition. Here it goes. Taz Boutique in Gatesville, giving away 10 clothing vouchers. All you need to do is go onto Facebook, like our Facebook page, The Journey TV Show, post on the wall, hashtag The Journey TV Show Special Ramadan Edition, as well as your name and surname. And you could be in line to win one of 10 clothing vouchers sponsored by Taz Boutique in Gatesville. I believe it's our passion, your fashion. Support the Cape of Good Hope SPCA's book sale happening at Canal Walk Shopping Centre here in Cape Town from the 25th of June to the 28th of June 2015. Cape of Good Hope SPCA book sale. Support. Paintings on the Journey TV show, kindly supplied by Aisha Sayed from Sahla Art. Give her a call on 082 814 8581. Radio 786 on 100.4 FM, a media partner of the Journey TV show, Season 12, Special Daily, Ramadan Edition. Treasure Magazine, a media partner of the Journey TV show, Season 12, Special Daily, Ramadan Edition.
Here we are at the end of our show, and hopefully you found it informative and enjoyable. And whatever you'd like us to add to the journey, feel free to do so and contact us on 082 254 9880, or you could email us at thejourneytvshow@yahoo.com. From myself, Zainab, Chafeker, until we meet again tomorrow, take care.
Join me, MJ Lee,
and myself, Zainab Chafeker, for your weekly, ever-popular, lifestyle-based show, The Journey.
It is the one show that has broadcast 11 seasons successfully and more than 158 episodes later. Now, coming your way, a special Journey show, Ramadan edition, that will be broadcast daily, effectively, from June 2015. You have to tune in on a daily basis.
Fridays 7:30 p.m, Saturdays 5:30 a.m, Sundays 5 p.m, Mondays 8 a.m, Tuesdays 6 a.m, Wednesdays 10:30 p.m, and Thursdays 5:30 a.m.
For the most balanced, integrated and comprehensive coverage of the holy month, tune in to your favorite show, The Journey, free to air on CTV in Cape Town and across Southern Africa on all 3 major bouquets on DSTV, channel 263.
Make us part of your company and tune into The Journey daily for a special Ramadan edition.
The Journey Show, proudly sponsored by